Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Jumplight Odyssey. There's a new slash the final maybe question mark update. Cool stuff. Lots of things have been updated for maybe the final time, hopefully not the final time. Maybe League of Geeks will come back to the game. Maybe Solium Infernum will do amazing and they'll be able to reopen development on this game. That would be fantastic. But in the meantime, we will make do with what we have. And what we have is a lot of new models. Look at the corn. It looks so cool. It's not a square anymore. I mean, it's kind of a square, but it's also a circle. The other problem, the actual problem. So when I first booted this up, I was like, things are going great. And then I realized our power was dropping drastically. As soon as I hit unpause, this power is gonna drop like 400 power per hour. It's a nightmare. So what we need to do, basically they rebalanced some of the issues with, or not the issues, they've rebalanced some of the resource constraints on things, which is fine. I honestly thought that with how much we have going on the ship, getting away with 3 nuclear reactors running everything was kind of like highway robbery. So, what we need to do is we need to dramatically increase our power supply. We're gonna turn off our water production in our small room for now. We're gonna turn off our med bay. People are fine. We're gonna leave the biomass rolling. We're gonna leave the produce on. And I don't think there's anything else. I turned off the manufacturing because once all the power's gone, the manufacturing turns off anyway. I don't think there's a whole lot else that I would turn off to save power. The other thing that has happened is that there's more prerequisites for things now. So things like wash basins need the waterworks, which we don't have yet. Things like, well, those are just not working. I think everything else we have the prerequisites for. So it's just the waterworks on the wash basin that's not firing. So we're gonna leave that alone. There's a body in storage because somebody died. Oh yeah, I think my supply officer died. We're gonna apply era. Does anybody have any influence? Is this a thing? It claims I'm sorting by influence, but no one has influence. So we're gonna claim Aiden, you're up, my man, because your name starts with A, and you're the first in the alphabet. That's how power works. And then, the second most important thing we need to do is we need to start building power. This is new. There's a new power generating thing called the mag ring reactor. It doesn't take up a lot of space. It's a little 2x2. And it generates 25 power per hour. The other thing that I was looking at was making the whole damn fusion reactor. I'm not convinced this is actually a good thing. So it generates 150 power per hour, right? With an engineer, jumps to 300. That's great. But the nuclear reactor can do the same thing. I guess the downside of the nuclear reactor is it has a 5% risk of irradiating your crew each hour, which is probably gonna happen. So maybe what we do instead is we do try to get fusion going for the sole reason that our people won't get irradiated. I'm trying to think of how I would reorganize this room if I wanted to put 2. You could fit 2 fusion reactors in here. You'd have to move the panels to this corner and get rid of the batteries, but you could fit 2 fusion reactors in here. So basically what to finish my thought, the thing is nuclear reactors do 2/3 of the power, but they take 1/3 of the components, or the composite, I should say. Half of the plastics. They take about the same metal, so that's something. But we have a lot of metal. We don't have a lot of plastics going on right now. I think what I'm gonna do, I will stick with my original plan, which was to throw 2 nuclear reactors down here. And then And that did solve the power problems. So we're gonna stick with that original plan. And then long term, I would like to shift this away from nuclear reactors. Eventually, I'd like to get like a fusion reactor here, a fusion reactor here. We don't need this extra door now that I think about it. Go ahead and delete that. Just to get us another plastic back. And then we'll see what we do with this room. I'm not 100% sure. Based on people being irradiated now, the neutron star has been added in as a new star you can stop at, which could irradiate your crew. We need a way to get rid of irradiation, which is decontamination pod. So lo and behold. So next thing will be diagnostic computer and then decontamination pod for sure. Okay, so that's our plan. Hit go. Did I hit go? I didn't hit go. Hold on. Where did my... Hold on. Where did it go? Add object. I don't want to add an object. I want to confirm my build plan. Did I confirm the build plan? Maybe I did. Hold on. Go. I'm not sure if that worked. Oh yeah, we did. Weird. I don't have a memory of hitting confirm on the build plan. My short-term memory is broken. Anyway, so yeah, there's a lot going on. Medbay is off for now. That'll probably be our next thing that we want to deal with once the power situation is figured out. So see how it's dropping like dramatically now? It's like 1012, 116. So that's gonna continue to be the case until we get those 2 nuclear reactors going. Now, we have missions in progress. I think all of you are in progress. So we're just building up Jumplight for this next place to be. So a lot of shuttles are just hanging out. That's not a problem. Yeah, so these are critical here, but we got loads of supply people. The other thing, new cool thing is with the latest update is you can assign your civilians to a crew. We have 88 civilians on the ship, and every time I try to open the manifest, it freaks out on me. So instead of trying to open the manifest and assign civilians to a role individually by going through the manifest like that, we're just gonna be clicking on civilians as they wander through, just kind of like I did with the Marines. Yosh, I'm gonna put you on the engineering team. Mostly I'm gonna assign people to supply and engineering, but every once in a while, I'm gonna put somebody on the Marine squad or the engineering team. You never know what you're gonna get with me. All right, power back on? Not quite. We have brought all the materials we need for the power to be brought back on, though. We're gonna start with the med bay. We're gonna go back to water production, and then we're going to turn on the machine room, and we're gonna keep a close eye on our power production. Keep close eye on things. We should also check to see like what are the new stuff that has been added in, if there has been anyway. Because the power thing was cool to see the mag ring thing. I'm not 100% sure when you would use the thing, but you never know. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. All right, nothing new in the closet room. Success, fantastic. That's what we like to see. Yes. And power is going back up. We've gained 24. All right, so let's turn some stuff back on. Power has been addressed for now. Med bay, activate. Let's go ahead and start to update you, because we definitely will need to address our irradiated people if we continue to use nuclear power. So there's some new stuff in the med bay as well. We've got the biomass recycler. Oh, it's Soylent Green. I'm so excited. We have a way to dispose of our dead people now. Before I was like, does the morgue just fill up? I've never had enough people to deal with the problem. So it'll be very interesting to see. Alright, so we still seem to be losing a little bit of power, although we did just swap everybody over. So let's get the new people onto the nuclear reactors. Like I should say the shift just rolled over. So that might be why we're losing a little bit of power here. But we'll keep an eye on it. But like I was saying, very exciting to see a way to recycle bodies. That's fun. Definitely gonna be building that. Okay, power's going back up again. So that's a reason you would want to have like extra batteries. Perfect success? Hell yeah. All right, let's get the diagnostic computer going in this room. How do I want to lay this room out? There's a bush in the way. Oh, we were gonna stick the diagnostic computer in this corner. Sure. There you go. Oh, maybe that's not a great place to put it now that I think about it, since there is, hold on. That's a terrible place to put that because we're blocking the output of the metagel maker. All right, so you don't go there. Go here. That seems like a good place for you. We can move it later if we need to.
Engineers to your assignments.
Requires an operator. I was like, why aren't you working? I might want to go ahead and build another nuclear reactor, honestly. Like, we're in positive territory again, but as soon as I fire this bad boy back up, that's gonna drop, for sure. Like, let's just test it out. It's still going. All right, no one left behind. People have joined the crew. Civilian, get him. Transfer. I'm press ganging all the civilians into my crew. Join engineering. Join the nuclear reactor team. I'm sure it's safe. All right, they're building that guy. Grand news. Water's still going up. Okay, power's still going up even though we fired up our manufacturing floor. And everybody is working on it. Okay, I think we've solved the power problem. We have 300 ammo. This is bonkers. All right, do we have all of our ships back? Have they all returned to us? They have, and everybody succeeded, I think. Yeah, look at that. We finished Triopas and nothing left to do there. Very cool. All right, well, we'll be able to jump to the next asteroid belt soon. Oh, new update. I know I showed off being blasted by asteroids and suffering no harm. They fixed that. So in the final question mark update, don't let yourself get hit by asteroids anymore. do as I say, not as I do. Apparently the observation decks can break now. You can fix them, so I would like to go make my how to do this video now that that's a thing. But don't just get hit willy-nilly because I said you could. If you do, it's not my fault. I'm divorcing myself from any of these problems. All right, Uba, you're on a new team as of today. I'm liking this like whack-a-mole style assigning civilians to the crew. I've decided to use. It's fun for me, maybe not so much fun for you guys. All right, how's things going? We have a few wounded people, but they are waiting for treatment. We're ready to jump, so let's go do that. Up to the bridge, jump away. There we go. Game had to think about it for a second. No, it's very exciting. I think if this is the final update for Jumplight Odyssey, I think they've done a pretty dang good job. Like, I know it is disappointing to not have a final plan for a full-fledged roadmap and getting all the other ships they were thinking about doing, and the other captains and whatnot. I've seen a lot of like art that they shared that they would have liked to get to. I hope they can come back to it, because there's some really cool stuff that they shared. But if this is just the base game, it's a pretty solid game. Especially, I don't know if you guys have been following like The Last Day or whatever that zombie game is called. Holy crap. They like released it and like the company folded in like 3 days. Have you heard about this? Like if you want to talk about swindling people out of money, like holy god. That was a nightmare and a half. This is where all the civilians are hanging out. Holy crap. Hey you, come over here. Playing chess. Eventually we'll get everybody to have a job. That was something I asked on the Discord where I was like, can you like mass assign people to a thing? Cause I have a lot of people on my ship that don't have a job. And they were like, nope. And I'm like, I understand that. Nobody's meant to haul a 300 or so people onto the ship. And that being said, I do want to try to remember to show you guys how many crew members we have on the ship before I end the episode this time. All right, let's go send out our shuttles. I should have done this when we first landed. But let's start with our human crews here. Go back. Auto assign. All right, what do we got for? All right, you're the rookiest of rookie crews. You're going out on the easy mission to survey. Hopefully that'll get you some call signs or something. Let's send out this crew.
Underway. Crew report to your assignment.
And then the robot shuttles, you take care of everything else.
Away mission confirmed. Crew, report to your assignments.
And then we'll let Jumplight build up and we'll start launching shuttles to the next star as well.
Away mission underway. Crew report to your assignments.
All right. So this is where I think that the Jumplight drive can get really useful. Is when you have kind of a wiggle and you have like multiple things that are relatively close together. I think that's where it's useful. I think where it'll start getting less useful is when we have these super big jumps between things. Maybe not so much this one, but like this jump here. You wouldn't want to be sending your shuttles all the way out here for like 40 jump light each time. So the further along we get, I think the less we will be using the jump light drive. Not the jump light drive, the jump light projector to send our shuttles elsewhere. That being said, we are still generating jump light very, very quickly. So who knows, I might take it back. All right, power's looking good. Water is still kind of not great. Even though we turned the water room back on, it still claims it's positive. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that for now. We'll see. All right, they built the diagnostics computer. Grand news. We have a stinky person. That's the first time I've seen that this run. Not surprising considering we have so many people on the shuttle, or on the ship, but you hate to see it. All right, Metagel tank is burnt and frostbitten. Decontamination is for irradiated. Therapy is for despair. I mean, we probably want all of these things. They all take a little bit of power, but not too bad. And we figured out our power problem. We're sitting at 1,000. That's fantastic news. So why don't we just start building all of this advanced stuff? This takes a 3x3. You probably also take a 3x3. You also take a 3x3. And then I'm guessing oh, you take a 2x3. The dome is huge, holy crap! They need a lot of space to talk about their problems. All right, well, I think in that case, well, we won't be able to do it that way. Hold on. I might have to rethink my room layout here. So if we want to get the dome in here, which I think we do. The dome is huge. Or it's not a dome, it's a circle, I should say. So maybe like here. And then you could put something next to it. And then you could stick something in the middle of the room, honestly. There's a lot of empty space we're not really using. Like that? I'm kind of rethinking, incomplete. I'm kind of rethinking where I put the computer. We should put the computer over here since there's that little wedge there. Let's add the irradiation chamber, or anti-radiation chamber. I don't like putting it so close to the input there, but maybe it's okay. I'm not sure if it is okay, really. I'd like to put this guy right here. Let's try it. If it breaks our thing, we know what went wrong. And then Metagel tank can go right next to the therapy booth. And then the Scanmatron, just kind of like, oh, this will fit right here, right next to the tree. Fantastic. All right, I'm happy with that actually. So let's let that be. Incomplete, that's not a problem. Success, good news. Success. All right, doing good. Let's jump down to the flight deck for a second. Got a little roughed up down here. What do we got? View local missions. Still surveying. I'm kind of surprised. But we should shoot our... Not target for jump. Are you crazy? We should shoot one of our shuttles out to the... Oh, right. This always happens after an update for me. Maybe it happens for you. I don't know how many people actually use the Jumplight projectors, so maybe this isn't a problem people run across. But every once in a while, it'll be like your Jumplight projector doesn't exist. So all you have to do is just go activate it, deactivate it, and that fixes the problem. So let's see here. We don't really need to do water extraction. So maybe we hit this with a survey. And then as more Jumplight comes on board, we'll hit the next two save people missions. Hey, all right, quick, we can pause. This is where we should be like grabbing people as they come off the ship. Supply, engineer, supply, and you're gonna be a scientist. All right, is that all the civilians that came off of this boat? Kind of looks like it. All right, we did good. If we can do that, oh, civilian. You've been press ganged into the supply team. If we can get the new civilians as they come off the new ships, that'd be great. No problems there. How's our engine room looking? Things are going well. I wonder if they fixed the auto calibrator Jumplight timing. Oh, the power usage seems to have gone through the roof. Maybe that's where our power demands went. Maybe it was always at 75, but for some reason that seems like way higher than I remember it being. Perfect success. Good job, team. I'm proud of you. Oh no! We've got the doom spiral going! What's happened here? You guys? Okay, somebody did recommend this to me, is that I should move the doors where people flow. Like, people shouldn't be flowing into the bedroom. People should be flowing along the walls here, right? So that's gonna be an update we're gonna do here. How long has this been happening? Hold on. I'm kind of thinking maybe it'd be a good thing to put doors just like, oh, there's stuff on the walls there. I was gonna say, maybe just like doors across the whole way. There we go. What are you all waiting for? What's happening? There's a door right here. Like they're slowly oozing their way through and maybe they're waiting for beds? Maybe that's the problem. We should definitely add some more beds though, because we do have some tired folk. We do want to get our washing machine back up and running, so the more we get plastics going, the better. I'm almost afraid to put more beds here if people are getting like caught up on the wall. Maybe we should put them over here. And we should definitely move this drink container. Like you being here is causing a jam up. So maybe we move you, like, I feel like putting you right in the middle of the tables is asking for a disaster. Maybe well, I'm not sure what they're waiting for. Like they're slowly making their way through. It's just very weird. How about like over here? That's probably fine. Like, what are you bozos doing?
Engineers to your
It's a lot of civilians in here. Maybe if I assign you to a team, you'll, they're wandering. So maybe if I assign you to a team, you'll like do something. All right, the door has unjammed. Good job. Yeah, get some of these people a job. That's the problem. No jobs have been assigned. Patrolling. Get on the supply team. Do something useful with your life. Hey you, become an engineer. You're a scientist now. No, you're not. You're a supply team. All right, everybody's switching teams. They've entered the rinse cycle. Hey, the clog has cleared itself. Fantastic. Solino, you're a Marine. All right, that was wild. I'm glad I saw that when I did, and that nobody died because of it. And we still have one unhygienic person. I wonder if that person is stuck somewhere. But I don't know how I would find them. Some hungry people, and some sleepy people. This place is pretty empty though, so I'm not super worried about it. Alright, let's go down to the lower deck to our water storage room. Alright, water's still doing okay. We must have just had like a one-time influx of like water usage. We do want to build the water monitoring computer so we can re-instance our sinks, essentially. Look at this stack. Supply team, get down here and put this crap away. we're just standing around here. All right, what do we got for local missions? Here, manage missions. Still not quite enough jump light to do the big jump there. And I'm almost thinking because we have... These are all done. We should probably just jump here. Because if we're just yeeting shuttles at this place, we might as well just go there with the big ship and then do all the missions and then just jump again. So that's kind of what I was thinking is like with the jump light is the only reason you would send shuttles out to the next star is if you're waiting on the shuttles to come back. And if we're not waiting on shuttles to come back, we should just move the ship itself. So we're close. We just need one more jump light. Almost there. All right, this stuff's all getting built. Fantastic news. Ready to jump. I'm just glancing up at the power and the water every so often. Oh, all of our things went away. Now we just have one unhygienic person and a hungry person. And those might be the civilians that we just brought on board, so maybe it's not a problem.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Who's the stinky dude? Oh, did you see that transition wipe? That's new. I didn't notice that the last jump we did. How fancy. Very clean. So yeah, not to beat a dead horse, but I'm like more than happy with how Jumplight Odyssey has turned out in its current state. If this is how it, did I flip you around? Am I an idiot? If this is its final state, oh no, okay, it looked like it was backwards. If this is its final state, I'm more than happy with this as a game for me. Obviously that's not true for everybody, but this is cool. Would I love to see it to continue development and reach like the full potential I think it has? Absolutely. Hands down, yes. I think it could be like one of the best games to like ever have come out of a thing. Any kind of a studio, like this kind of management game, I should say. So yeah, it's a little sad, but overall, I'm very, very happy it exists. I'm glad I spent the time I did with it, and no regrets. Now, I want to reconfigure you, because we talked about this last episode, is I'd like to get doors on both of these walls here. So I'm gonna move these soda machines. I'm going to move these coolers to where the soda machines are. We're going to add and by add, we're just moving these panels off of the walls here so the doors can exist there. And once all of this construction is done, we're gonna shift both of these kitchens in
Engineers, report to your assignments.
to where the coolers are sitting, and then we'll build doors on these walls, and I think that will help with the flow overall. Missing dependency? Oh, that's because we're moving the, we should probably high priority you then, because nobody can use these beds while those lockers are gone. I probably should, instead of deconstructing and moving the lockers, I should have built another set of lockers and then, moved, or, and then just deconstructed this one over there. So that's my bad. Oops. That's okay. What were we doing with you? We should probably just delete you. Why do we have 3 oxygen generators? When did this happen? Who let me do this? This is your fault. You who's watching right now, you did this to me. How do I get rid of you? Let me build, damn it. There we go. I just had to select the room. I was being impatient. Okay. So we've deleted the extra oxygen generators. I don't think there's an extra power. Oh no. You know what? I think I did that. There was like oxygen problems in this room. Do we want to delete them? Yeah, let's experiment. I think it might have been a problem with when we had deleted them and had moved everything around in this room. So let's delete those things. This will be an experiment to see if it truly was a problem or if it was just an issue with me rebuilding this room and that causing an issue. Okay, so we're in a good place. There's 2 stinky people. So I think we'll want to start adding more shower stalls in this room, probably just kind of along this wall. Keep things going. Eventually, we'll probably come down here. We'll add some more entertainment space here. We are losing water again. Okay, so we'll have to address water shortly. And then we'll probably add some more bathing as well. So water and hygiene is our next episode. So if you guys enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps out a lot. If you want to see more Jumplight Odyssey or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. That also helps me out a lot. But until next time, everybody, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.